Hey, it just Rockstar. See? Music City, eat. And there's Spider up. I just want to say hi. See how everyone's doing. How do you like what you created? You don't like it, do you? You're gonna be accountable for your actions. And you're gonna have consequences for making me up on social media. There, guys. Because I get power. I don't give a fuck what you think. You didn't live through the seizure I had 7 years ago. You didn't see what I saw. You didn't. Nothing. So, like I said, and then you have this fucking stupid phone call again, right? I am your accountant, but you're gonna be accountable for your actions, and you're gonna have consequences. Once you make somebody up on social media, you can look it the fuck up, and it will tell you the person you're making up on social media, automatically power goes to them. I'm powerful because I'm a civilian. But you broke all my civil rights, so now I'm in power. Because the winners that we have left, you're sabotaging their life for your own good. Just like in Marshall's, is it Kristen? Kristen and Mike, right, from Bangor? The little hoe at 16 years old. There was fucking somebody who was Mike was 35, right? So who's the child molester? Who's the what's it called? Pedophile. You look all over my record, you see nothing. The worst that I have on my record is 2 DUIs. But the first DUI was so long ago, it's out down in the basement. And my DUI that I've had, 5, 6 years ago? Give it 2 more years, that will go in the basement too, and my record's clean. So like I said, do you like what you created there? And Cassie Hawksley? Cassie Rickman? You're married to Josh Rickman? Didn't I go in Maine for 2 weeks? Didn't I make a stop to your house? And I heard exactly what you guys said in the kitchen. So when I go and visit, you guys tell me everything because I see everything. And then you two-faced bitch, Cassie Hawksley, he don't know nothing. He don't know nothing. And then you asked me how I was doing, and I told you the cops wouldn't leave me alone. And then you was like, they just need to leave you the fuck alone because you haven't done the goddamn thing. I know. So why you're putting all the failures on me? Because you're trying to get your best friend back. I never was your best friend, first off. You got married into the family. Your dumbass mother gave my dumbass father an ultimatum. It was either you two or us two. So he chose your mother and you. We had to figure it out. When you was a small little bitch. And then he even stole a $2,000 TV I paid for it. Ask Jason Tossi. Jason Tossi, didn't I pay for that TV? Didn't I pay $1,800? And wasn't our argument with my stupid father? Said, I get paid this week, I will pay it, and it's mine. And then he goes and pays $200, and then I was like, what the fuck are you doing paying $200? I don't want it on my credit. I said, motherfucker, you so stupid. It's not going to go on your credit, you dumb fucking idiot. But you think you know everything when you don't? Do your piece. Randy, Rose, Cassie, Josh Rickman, all these fucking clowns, bro. But how do you like what you made up? What you created? This is what I created in Music City. Yeet yeet. It's working for me. So like I said, especially not yelling out at you, not yelling at you. I just want to give you a shout out. Katie Lynn Minchin. Hi, this is the Rockstar. This is Ryan from Cracker Barrel. Rockstar, Music City, Yeet Yeet, and the other Yeet. If you ever want to come and join, you ever want to come and throw music on and have fun, come on over. That's another Yeet. Yeet Yeet. The 2 Yeets stand for family. Because it don't take one to create a family. It takes 2 to create a family. Because we have to be on the same page. We got to know what we're both doing. So if anything does happen, we know exactly where you're at, what you're doing. So we know you're always all right. And if you ever need us, then you know where to get a hold of us. And we be there quick flash. Back in the day, Katie Lynn mentioned my grandparents, how they did things. They sat at a kitchen table in the morning. They got up and got coffee and everything. She spoke first. And then he spoke. And then if they ever came into a disagreement, they would sit there until both parties were happy with the outcome of what they were doing. I want you to be happy with whoever you want to be with. I just don't want people to use and abuse you, because I've been used and abused all my fucking life. Then they turn around and make me up on social media. They won't tell you the good things I did for them, right? They won't tell you everything I did for them. They won't tell you why they're behind me. They're going to just sit there and make things up and say, I'm the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. I'm the good guy. I'm a nice guy too, but when I get used and abused, I can take that nice guy away. I'm a good guy. There's a difference between a good guy and a nice guy. I'll give you an example. You're walking down the road and you see somebody hijacking a female old lady of her purse, right? You go to that person and you beat their ass and you get the pocketbook, you get the purse back, and then you give it to the person that they stole it from. So you're not being a good guy, you're being a nice guy. That's the example. So for me, it's a two-way street. If I don't like it done to me, I don't do it to you. So why the fuck would you do something to me that I want done to you? Because you know damn well I'm smarter than that. But you want to make me up on social media there, right? And you want me to be in a relationship with Christina? You guys tried this 25 years ago, didn't you, Rose? You sent her over to the my grandfather's birthday on a blind date. You do not pick who the fuck I go with. I do. You don't tell me who to be with. I do. You don't have my feelings. I do. And then you sit there and say there's not no more love than I can get from you. Yes, there is. It's called me, self-love. I've been real and true to everyone and myself all my fucking life. So I'm allowed to say fuck your nonsense and walk away. Because I'm not catching no felonies for some fucking clowns. So, Katie Lynn Minchin, I hope you had a great day. I hope you keep smiles. I hope you keep the inspiration up. I hope you have initiative. You have energy. You have everything going for you. at Cracker Barrel when you went to Fernandina Beach, I was proud of you because you up and you was making at the Ritz. I'm proud of you moving up. You know what you want, so you're going to get it. It doesn't, regardless what people say to you, you say fuck that and you go. You have so much going for you, and I'm so proud of you. And the reason I'm saying that is because I don't see younger generation ever have the initiative that you do. And I will never, ever, ever take it away. I will always want you to grow. I always want you to go and be a winner in whatever where you want to go. Now, if you're doing the bad thing for the wrong reason, then I'm going to say something to you. But that doesn't mean you got to listen to me. That just means when you do something wrong the second time and you get in trouble for it, now you learn from the hard way. But I tried to help you. So again, beautiful, I hope you have a great night and keep smiling, bro. For real, for real. Life is so real, there is cereal. So real, but replace the S with C, cereal. And it's so real that there is a game called Life. It's a board game. You guys probably don't know that, but I'm going to turn this light on. So, my light, see, Music City. And I have a chest too with a 12-pack, But that's what you get for working all day, walking around all day. Look, I'm not even doing anything, man. It's a flex for me. I just sit here and you can see how I'm built. And then you want to say I'm a pussy? Really? I love eating it. But I'm definitely not a pussy. So, again, I'm back to Music City, yeet yeet. But I got much love for you. I'm not in love with you because I don't know you like that. I don't know. All I know is what I saw at Cracker Barrel. And I've fell in love with the initiative that you have. And then I gave you $100 for your birthday. And it was $50 for your birthday. And then you was graduating on top of that. So I said, screw it. I'll give her $100. $50 for graduating. To keep you motivated, to keep you moving, to go get it. And then I gave you $50 for your birthday. I just want you to always be a winner. I want you to always uprise. I always want you to float. I always want you above the water. And I want the best for you. Regardless if you're with me or not, I want the best for you. I'm the best version for myself. I'm the best version of myself. But I also gonna help every winner that's out here. Not just in Kingsland, but around the world, because I have a lawsuit around the world. And you guys can say, no. Look it up, man. Look it up on my YouTube channel. They're telling on themselves all over the place. Didn't I record him in the road? And then his dumbass wants to go on social media and say that was fucking me, you dummy. No shit, Sherlock. I know who the fuck it is. But you're falling in all the traps that you're being set on, right? You're trying to set me up for something I didn't fucking do. But I'm shoving it down your fucking throat. So your ego will flatten the fuck out and deflate, and you'll have a heart attack. I didn't do nothing. You did it to yourself. And then you guys want to keep watching me, right? But you want to keep on complaining, bitch. So the stars will say, you know, with the criticism, with all these people that hate, right? You guys love the fact of what I do. But you won't tell anyone that, and just don't know how to tell somebody. Tell somebody that. You guys just pissed off because I see over here, like ice cream pizza. And you guys are jealous because I'm fly, bro. But it's a flex because I don't gotta do anything. I'm just being myself. Where you guys are going wrong, you compete and compare with other people. I don't compete and compare with you guys. I compete and compare with myself every day. Compare and compete. When I go to sleep at night, when I look in the mirror, my body is not hurt. I changed my routine because Kobe Bryant, Lee Gotti, that he worked his way up the ladder. He worked his way up to be one of the greatest basketball ever, if not the best. He learned from Jordan, but what Jordan was not in the place where he had to shoot 2 and 3s. He was more of a basketball player that drove. Now Kobe expanded the game, expanded the 2-point play, and expanded 2 points and the 3-pointers. So my top 3 is MJ, Steph Curry because he changed the game, Kobe Bryant because he changed the game. But he also took MJ's moves. So that's why they're top 3. The way they changed the game. And I'm only going off by what I've seen because I've seen all 3 players play on TV, not specifically in this auditorium, not in the gymnasium, but on TV. So, like I said, I have an opinion, and that's my opinion. So, you guys can hate it, love it, whatever you want, but it's not going to change my mind. Because I know what 1 + 1 is. It's 2. But stuck-up snobs think they're always right and no one can tell them anything. Why do you think you're getting dumber and dumber and dumber? It's because you're so stuck up in your way that nobody can tell you anything. No one can tell you 1 + 1 is 2. Because you're still going to believe it's 4 and you're still going to try to brainwash us and tell us it's 4. Nah, bro. I walk away from all that nonsense bullshit. Stupidity. It don't make no fucking sense to me, so why sit there and argue with somebody you're not going to fucking win an argument with because they always think they're right and their shit don't stink. Like, I don't have time for that nonsense bullshit. But, like I said, Music City, I'm on a rant, but I'm going now. But, smile, live, love, laugh, have fun with your life there, Katie Lynn mentioned. And like I said, I want to see you because I want to apologize to you like a man. Give you a hug and kiss you on the cheek or kiss you on the forehead. Say, I apologize for yelling at you. So now I feel right because I feel bad that I flipped out on you. But I was in a blackout stage. There's no excuse for me. But I'm explaining to you it took me 3 years to finally snap at Michael. He's ripping people off. He's saying he's borrowing money but never pays them back. He ripped April off $200. He broke my car. He owes me $80. And then he turns around and tries to rip my mother off $50. And that was the end of it. Because you can sit there and try to take advantage of me all you fucking want. But when I was getting along with my mother, you're not going to fuck with my mother. It's only $50, but that's my mother, and that's her fucking $50 that you was trying to steal from her. And then eventually, You paid it back because you didn't want Dan Silver to beat your ass. But do you know I beat Dan Silver's ass? Not once, but twice. The first time I didn't even have to hit him. I broke his fucking ego and deflated all his fucking tires. And the second time I put him to fucking sleep in his front yard while my mother's threatening to call the cops. And then I tell these two young kids in the car, I think it's Noah's friends. They were like, what are you going to do? I explained what I was going to do. I said, take your phone out, record it if you want. And then I said, if my mother sits there and says she's going to call the cops, come get me. They came and got me. But when I jumped up in the air, everyone jumped back like 3 feet, right? What's that tell you? And Dan, you was getting aggravated and pissed because you was trying to break my arm, but I put you to sleep while you was, it didn't do nothing, jackass. You can't hurt steel, bitch.